Mr. Oates, you were charged with harassing communication. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Judge, on August 29th, 2021, an officer was dispatched for a stalking call. The complainant stated the defendant and she were previously in a dating relationship but had been broken up for about a year at the time. The complainant stated she had to block the defendant's number because he was calling her excessively. On this date, the complaining witness noticed that the defendant's location was close to hers, which freaked her out because the defendant had moved to Oregon. She also stated that the defendant left flowers at her house and had told the defendant about 10 times to leave her alone via text message. The defendant refused to and said that he just wanted to talk to her. The defendant stayed outside the complaining witness's apartment all day and watched her. The defendant took a photo of the apartment and told the complaining witness to come outside. The officers detained the defendant. The defendant admitted to calling and texting the complaining witness numerous times. The defendant had sent over 80 text messages, which the complaining witness stated excluded.
So I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond, not have any contact with this person and not to be possession of weapons. Do you understand? Now, where have you been for the last 4 darn years?
So when I got out of jail, after my posted bail, I went back home to Oregon and I started my life again and I just gave
It doesn't
up.
work like that.
And
you go to jail.
and I understand that. See, when I was here, the lady told me, she was like, what are your intentions when you get out after bail? And I was like, I'm leaving. I'm not coming. I'm not going around her. I don't want to
have an open case and you can't just take off and go to Abu Dhabi because you want to take the hell off, start a new life. No, it doesn't work like that. Appoint him a lawyer, please. Take a seat for me in the jury box.
I'm here on Mr. Osis. He's the gentleman that found out he had a warrant and walked in. I am here asking if you would reinstate.
Come up.
His previous.
No, sorry. No, he's been gone for
So
3 years.
if I may, Judge, when he was originally arrested at magistration, the magistrate asked him what his plan was if she let him out. He said his plan was to go back home to Oregon, and she said, good, do that and stay out of trouble.
Are we supposed to take what he says at face value now?
And Judge, he also has had no contact with the police for 4 years because he's had this warrant since 2021.
Did we look? Did you do an?
There's no FBI number, Your Honor. Let me check his state ID.
Do you need it?
I have it.
Okay.
Yeah, but because he had the warrant, if he had contact with the police in Oregon or Georgia or South Carolina,
Where are you living now, Mr. Oates?
I live in South Carolina with my 2 best friends. One of my best friends is trying to get me a job with the construction.
Not now while this case is open.
Well, I know, and that's how I found out about all of this, because I took my drug test and my background check, and they said that they couldn't hire me with an active case. And so as soon as I found that out, I called the court, and I couldn't get through, but I kept calling, and I finally got through. And then I told your assistant or one of your assistants that said as soon as I get enough money to travel down there, I will be there. I'll pay my bond, and I will take care of this case. And so as soon as
How old are you?
27, sir.
So what are you doing?
Right now, I work for Dick's Sporting Goods, as in the process of trying to get the job as a construction worker, as a pipe fitter.
Okay, I'll reinstate, but I'll put a monitor on his ankle.
Okay.
You take off again. I'll never do this again. I'm not giving you another PR bond.
May I ask you a question, sir?
Sure.
So I do live in South Carolina. Am I allowed to go back? I can give you all the information. So I have to stay in
This
Houston.
case is from 2021. It's now time to take care of it.
Okay.
So I have
You
to
know,
stay.
really? Do you have an offer in this case now?
Not yet, Your Honor. We have spoken to the complainant. Being that it's so old, being he's coming in on his warrant, we can reach out and get a quick reset so we can talk to the complainant again, see where she's at.
And
Go from there.
Judge, we would ask for a 10-day trial setting.
Your Honor, that's just, he's
I mean,
coming in
that's
on the warrant.
I know.
It's his fault that he's gone. I'm not going
Yes.
to blame the state because of it.
That's unreasonable.
Right.
I
No.
apologize for that.
Do you see how many problems it creates?
Yes, sir.
Really?
I do.
You're supposed to live and you sign paperwork reflecting everything. So you need to read every single thing that you sign because there are consequences when you do whatever the hell you want to do.
Yes, sir.
All right. He gets an ankle monitor today. I'm going to reinstate his bond.
Okay.
So I'll give you as much time as you need,
Okay.
whatever you guys, but this case,
We can do a quick setting. Your Honor.
Within 30 days, it's a player trial. I'm not giving you more than 30 days. So
We'll talk about
you
it.
talk to her,
Yes, sir.
she'll explain everything to you, but
Yes, sir.
this case lives and dies within the next 30 days.
Let's roll nerds. Oh yeah, let's roll nerds. Yeah, let's roll nerds.